what's up you guys? Welcome to this week's video. So we're just gonna jump straight into it. So I asked you guys on Instagram whether you could share some assumptions about me. I got a few submitted and then I decided, you know what, let's just do a fun one and kind of do it on Snapchat, because there's like an anonymous like feature type thing on Snapchat, which were all really interesting. I kind of had a glimpse. I didn't really like go through them. Yeah, so I don't know if this video is going to be long, so I don't want to yap too much, so let's get into it. Okay. E was more crushed about the breakup than you were. I don't know. Like, how do you know? Like, we're not really talking at all, so I don't know. That's hard to say. I mean, a breakup's a breakup, you know. It's not something that is really an easy thing. I don't know. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. So I don't know. You've had to grow up hella fast, and whereas you're winging it, you don't like it. That is actually really true. I think I've had to grow up pretty fast. Yeah, I mean, I've basically lived in my own place since I was 19. When you live alone and when you're independent and doing your own thing and making your own decisions, that tends to do that to you. You grow up really, really fast because you start to understand that there's certain repercussions for every action, and there's not going to be people behind you cleaning up your mess. I think just living in America as well, it's super, super high paced. And yeah, I just feel like whenever you're thrown into a situation where you have to like adapt very quickly is when the growth is like, it's extremely quick. Whereas you're winging it, you don't like it. I do not like winging things. I used to, but yeah, I'm such a planner. But I'm also not a stickler. Like, it just depends on the situation. If I'm on vacation and we're winging certain things and people, like, we're just going and doing whatever, that's okay. It just depends on the circumstance. I only wing the things that make sense to wing at the moment. You're super polite and introverted. Oh, that is, I guess, true. I would like to say it's true. I think I'm a polite person. Introverted, I'm starting to be a little bit more introverted. Like, the older I'm getting, the more introverted I'm becoming. There is a very extroverted side of me that comes out from time to time. It depends on the occasion, especially when I'm in Kenya. I find myself a little bit more extroverted. I used to have a very extroverted personality, and then it was just really exhausting. And then, I don't know, you just grow up and then you just realize that time to yourself is so crucial. And like, I just love spending time with myself, and I definitely recharge by being alone. So if that's what's considered introverted, yeah. But sometimes, you know, I have my extroverted days where I love being social and I love people. That you broke up with your guy and now you're dating a white guy. I mean, it was inevitable that we were gonna break up. 1, 2, am I dating a white guy? I don't know. He may be purple, pink, yellow, blue. Colors, whatever. But yeah, I mean, but yeah, am I dating someone? We'll see. I mean, whenever someone says that, you guys already know what the answer is. So yeah. You come from a very rich family and your parents support you financially. I would say, you know, I was brought up to be very privileged, and that's nothing I ever take for granted at all. I'm just glad that I've been instilled specific values, and I would say, like, I can't take that for granted for sure. And I know they worked extremely hard, and the sacrifice, like, I mean, I have to work my butt off to make sure to, you know, even give back what they have given me. So that's just the goal. And do they support me financially? No, they do not anymore. Once I stopped college, I was free from the bird's nest. Yeah, and now I'm able to, you know, actually proudly say that I'm independent, and yeah, that my parents have kind of let me be and fly away from the nest and just do my own thing. So yeah. That you have a wild, fun side despite your online persona. I got 2 responses that said something along the lines of like, I'm like kind of toned down online. Yeah, I mean, what you guys, I'm not gonna be like, you know, all wild on camera. Like, I think this is 90% how I am, and then there's a 10% part of me that's very like, like fun times, like woohoo, and I'm very like spontaneous, and I love to have fun. Whether I have a wild side, I don't think so. I think I used to, but not anymore. And adulting just does that to you. You don't have time to wild out. So yeah, but I have had my fun, and having fun is something that's always going to be a part of my life. Like I never want to be boring, and like just even imagining myself to just be like a boring grown-up is just so terrifying to me. So no, I do not want to be boring, but there's a time and place for everything. Wait, you can't speak Swahili? Okay. So naweza kuelewa Swahili lakini ninapozungumza sio nzuri. That probably sounded like but yeah, talking is where the problem is, and it's, I know as Kenyans I'm like extremely proud to be Kenyan. I know Swahili, like I wouldn't say fluently, like I can't listen to like 7 p.m. news and understand everything, especially that like really deep coast Tanzania and Swa. I can't, like it's really difficult for me. I genuinely wish that I knew more Swahili, but I just wasn't really spoken to in Swahili when I was growing up. It's something that I just wish I had more of, and it's still not too late, of course, and I still plug into like all these YouTube videos just that I can like, you know, kind of get a refresher, because just being in the States, of course, it's like no one's speaking to you, you're not hearing it, so it kind of gets like lost. So yeah, whenever I do move home, like yeah, definitely gonna practice. I do want also my children to know Swahili as well. So, and it's a gorgeous language, and why wouldn't I be proud to know it? You're gonna be rich ASF and successful in your career. Yes, let's preach that. Keep that same energy. That energy, just, I need that. I definitely need that in my life. That you move on from people pretty fast. Yikes. No, I wouldn't say so. I just think I'm a very realistic pessimist. So when I see things are not going in the right direction, I don't really hold on to it for a while. If you guys catch my drift, like if I see things are going down south, I just let it go. I'm like, cool, well, no turning back now. Yo, do you know the amount of energy that's wasted? And I'm speaking from experience, because I have gone through some crazy, painful experiences, and it's like the amount of energy that you spend on that could have been put into like so many things. So I think for me, it's not, I guess it could look like it's not moving on fast, it's just knowing what exactly you need to put your energy into, and just being like, is this a waste of time? Yes, it is. Move on, because there are 50 billion million things that you can be putting that energy into. So that's just how I think. That you're fully vegan now, maybe? No, I'm not fully vegan. It's like 90%, 85% of my diet. I enjoy being plant-based. I love how it makes me feel. I love the energy. I just incorporate meats from time to time. And yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. Before I used to be a complete like, meat has to be incorporated in every single dish, and now I only eat it like maybe once in 2 weeks or once a week. So I'm loving that. Like that's been my perfect balance. This is kind of like the same question that you already moved on and are dating. I mean that you keep such a small circle you can literally count friends. That's actually pretty true. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Yeah, I love my circle very, very small. Quality over quantity, yo. That you're used to guys always hitting on you. Oh, it doesn't happen that regularly, honestly. Like actually, no. Does anyone ever get used to that? I don't know. Like, this is such a weird question to answer, but I'll take that as a compliment, so thank you. You must be super fly, super dope just based on your attire. Aw, thank you. Some of these are compliments, so thank you. That you're a very optimistic person and you love life. Yes, I'm actually not that optimistic. Like, I'm not like always like, yeah. Anyone who knows me knows I'm a very just realistic person. Like, I think very logically about things, but yeah, I love life. I think life has so much to offer, and I just think people underestimate the fact that you really can make the life that you want. A lot of what life is based on how we think about it and how we approach it. With that being said, like, life is great. If you think life's great, life's great. You left because he was boring and you wanted something a bit more exciting. Sheesh, y'all, you guys are, like, that's not a valid reason, at least for me. It goes way, way further than that. Not because I wanted something more exciting. I think that's a little bit too irrational, I guess. It was definitely, a few different other reasons. You're beautiful both in and out. Aw, no, thank you. Thank you. You're a private person. I mean, I guess, can you really say you're private if you're kind of putting your life on YouTube though? Like, I don't know. Like, I am private to some extent, but I don't mind sharing or being really real about certain situations if I feel like it's just an experience that's worth sharing, or if it'll help people or make someone feel less alone. Like, I never want to pretend that things are just cool and all. If I want to talk about whether it's mental health or breakups, like I've already done, and I mean, it's just real life stuff, and I've been on this platform since I was in college, so there are parts of my life that I feel like are important to share, because it would make me look like I'm not a real person, which is something that I really want from this channel or this platform. I really want to be a real person, not just, okay, let's talk about makeup and, just real stuff happens and situations and transitioning and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. But to some extent, of course, just keeping parts of my life private is important to me. You're a rich kid plus nakupenda tu bure. I don't know, what does rich kid even mean? I mean, whenever I think about a rich kid, it's a very, like, negative thing. So let's see what Urban Dictionary says. A kid who gets everything they want. Their parents have good jobs, has a good life, and has a lot of expensive things. No, I actually cannot relate to that. I did not get everything I want, for sure. Has a good life, I would say I do. But it's not surrounded by materialistic things. When I think of a good life, I mean, like, people who are supportive and people who are loving and are there for you and make you laugh and just make you feel really great. So yeah, not monetary wise. I mean, yeah, so I don't know. It's just a negative word that I don't really like associating myself with. You are secretly a badass boss chick. Ooh, I like that. I mean, who doesn't want to be a badass boss chick? I do have a certain work mode zone where things need to be done, and yeah, I'm just about getting stuff done. And secretly, that's so funny that you said secretly though. But yeah, I do have that, like, very things need to get done type of mode. You don't like conflicts, and if any arises, you try to solve it calmly without confrontation. I don't like conflicts, and I'm actually the type of person who wants to, like, solve it then and there and be like, hey, did I upset you? If I did, why? Or, hey, I heard this, like, let's talk about it. What's up? Like, I don't know if that's confrontational. I don't think so. I think I'm just a more communicative person, and I feel like a lot of things can get lost in translation. So if you don't talk about it and everybody gives their side, then yeah, it's not really going to be solved. So no one likes conflicts. I definitely don't. But if any arises, then yeah, I just want to talk about it. Someone said, just be you. I know this is a thing, but other people's assumptions, including mine, don't really matter. And that is a fact. That is so true. They don't matter at all. But yeah, I mean, this is a fun tag. But yeah, none of these assumptions matter. I know my truth, and I just love that. This Metal Lloyd, that's really dope that you said that, but because that's really true. That you're my BF and the most amazing person ever. Love you, bish. Oh, this is my friend Belen. I love when your friends just slide in and just say stuff. I love this girl. You're married? ? What? Guys, no. I am not married. Y'all don't see no ring on this finger, so no, I'm not married. You don't enjoy being single. You flourish in relationships. Matt, do you think that's true?
I'm not here.
You're here.
I'm not here.
Just comment.
Me?
Did you hear that? Assumption.
That's the question.
You don't enjoy being single, you flourish in relationships.
That's a lie.
That's a lie. I don't know. This is such a hard question. I don't know. No,
Yo,
I don't.
whoever made that question, good looks. Good looks, bro.
That's whack. I just think it's honestly circumstances. Being single definitely does not scare me at all. Like, at all. It's never been a thought to, like, make me freak out or whatever. Like, I always said, if this doesn't work out, cool. Like, I've always imagined myself to be those, like, aunties who are, like, single, traveling, like, doing all that stuff. That does not scare me at all. Like, my state of mind is what's important. I can't ever sacrifice my sanity because I want to be with someone. That's ridiculous. I guess flourishing in relationships, maybe. All my relationships have mostly been pretty fine. Most of the time they weren't like terrible. This one, that's an absolute sweetheart. I love you. Aww, I love you too. Oh, friends, when your friends slide in and just keep this kind of lighthearted and stuff. Damn, some of these are just so intense. One, you're very reserved, and two, you're not the jealous or competitive type. Yeah, I would say I'm decently reserved. Yeah, you're not the jealous or competitive type. No, I am not. Definitely not at all. I think I just focus on my own lane, and yeah, I mean, I just focus on my own lane. If I'm in competition with someone, it's definitely just myself. You're super organized. Thanks. I would like to be more organized, honestly. I'm always looking up how to be more organized, like on Google, just because like I just get really overwhelmed with stuff, and just like things definitely fly over my head, and I can have like just things can just pile up and just get out of control, and it just makes me super overwhelmed. So yeah, I definitely wish I could be more organized for sure. So you rarely visit Kenya? Yeah, not anymore, just because I used to visit Kenya when I had like not spring break, but when I had like summer break or like December Christmas break and all those amazing 2-month, 1-month holidays where you just had a break from life. Those were such good old days. Please, whoever's in college or still in school, please enjoy the hell out of those days, because it's places like America where you get only 2 weeks of vacation time for the entire year. Some places count sick days as paid time off. So yeah, it's different. Adulting is a different type of shock, From having 4-month vacations per year to just 2 weeks is incredibly shocking. No one will ever prepare you for that. We need more YouTube videos from you, sweetheart. Yes, I'm so sorry, you guys. Yeah, sometimes I have very crazy weeks, and those are just excuses. I can find time, but yeah. And story time as to why you and him broke up. I mean, as much as I've let you guys in on the situation with the breakup, I don't think it's necessary going over what happened, because I just wanted to let you guys in on the fact that we broke up instead of it being really weird, considering he was on my channel for a very long time. But in terms of talking about it, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to talk about it because it's not really something to talk about. I don't think anyone would gain anything from it, instead of just kind of getting a very, very personal look into my life, which just makes me uncomfortable. So yeah, we're now getting that, guys. Maybe one day, maybe. You jump into new situations really quickly and wear your heart on your sleeve. This is like the fourth, I think, about that. No, I just think I know where to put my energy into, and like, if anything's draining or toxic or just not good for me, I just move on from it. And that really is everything. People, situations, work, like career, whatever. If I feel like it's draining me and like using up too much of my own energy, making me feel not happy or depressed or just something negative, then yeah, I'm gonna let go of it very quickly. Whether I wear my heart on my sleeve, no. I don't think I've ever heard anyone tell me that I do that. Broke up with because he has that African American mentality of being lazy and content with where they're at in life. I mean, the looks and treats were a plus, but in reality, females need more than that. Whoo! Damn, fire flames. Whoa, girl! I think let's just agree on the yes, looks and treats are nothing. Those are very minuscule details about relationships. Think about how you're being treated and think about whether your future goals are aligned and what you both want in life are aligned. But then again, if gifts are your love language, kudos to you. That's not really my love language. So yeah, you're happy at this point in your life. Yeah, I am. I mean, things are looking up, and for right now, I just really feel like myself. Oh my gosh, just like from everything, there's a lot contributing to how I'm feeling, but for sure I'm pretty happy. Cool, we finally got to the rest of this. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, and thank you for all the assumptions that you guys sent in. That was fun. If you have not, please subscribe and like and comment and hit the notification bell so that you do not miss a video from me, because sometimes we can get a little off schedule, and I'm trying to be better, guys. YouTube's now my full-time thing, so yeah, whenever I can, I really do, and I definitely know that consistency is important. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!